Hi guys, it's John from the Landlord Protection Agency, and I want to start you off with a nice quote for today. I hope you're having a great Saturday so far, but life is not fair. If you're expecting life to be fair to you, you are in for a future of disappointment. You must make your future so that you are happy with it. It's very important, right? And as a landlord, having a great system that helps you run your business as smoothly as possible is what you want. You want to be able to keep your properties producing like employees. I always look at our rental properties as employees. Each property, each house, each apartment is a separate employee. That's the way I like to look at it, because the best thing about it is these employees rarely ever get sick. They work 24 hours for us every day, and they just constantly keep on working. But many landlords in the business forget. They forget that employees need to be paid, right? Well, we pay our taxes, we pay our mortgages, we pay certain expenses on our properties, property insurance, stuff like that. But employees need to be paid. And the best employees need to be paid well, right? Well, we sure don't want to put a ton of money into all our properties, but we do want to put enough into them so that they produce well, so that they produce consistently. And that's key, consistent income from each property. So what does that mean? I'll tell you about that in a second, because I didn't tell you first. If you don't know me, I'm John Nuzzolese from the Landlord Protection Agency, and I'm a real estate broker, real estate investor, property manager, and landlord. Since 1979, I've been in this business dealing with all aspects of it, and in 1999, we started the Landlord Protection Agency website because there was a need. This is a niche where I'm able to help other landlords just like me who need help in landlording. And years ago, I needed the help, and there was no one there to give me advice, except there were attorneys and friends and other people that weren't landlords themselves. So you need to get advice from people that are in the business and that you can trust. So if you know other landlords that can benefit from this, like and share it. If you're on here and you want to ask me any questions, go right ahead, type them in. I'll try to keep an eye on anyone that asks a question, okay, and I'll answer it to the best of my ability. And one of the things about keeping the employees happy, which are your properties, is treating them right. And guess what happens when you treat these properties right, these employees? They produce better for you, and they attract better tenants. Tenants bring in the income. They pay the expenses for the properties and hopefully positive cash flows and profits for you, the owner. And in order to get good qualified tenants, it's important to be able to attract them with good quality. So the more properties that you own that are producing for you, the more quality employees that you will have working 24 hours a day, around the clock, making money for you. Loyal, good employees that never get sick as long as you treat them right. I consider a vacant property that's been trashed by a tenant a very sick employee who's in the hospital, and we have to wait until he gets out of the hospital so that he can get back to work. Meanwhile, we have to fix up the place. So that's why, of course, we want to avoid bad tenants. Like and share this stuff if you think anyone can benefit by it, and show me some hearts and likes if you appreciate this. It'll give me an idea of whether you like it or not.